Hey y'all, hey y'all. Oh, I just look. I don't know. Maybe I am losing weight. I don't know what the fuck. No, but here I am. I just got an x-ray done. Had a CT scan. I think I mentioned, ooh, Lord, my bones popping. But I think I mentioned that in the last video. Yeah, so I'm just waiting on the surgeon basically to come and speak with me. And I guess, I don't know. I don't know what they finna do. But we're gonna fuck around and find out. I'm okay. I'm just in pain. Sitting really disrupts the ease, so it kind of just inflames it, I guess. Inflames my lumbar, my spinal lumbar, whatever it's called. I still don't know the correct terminology, but yeah, guys, I'm here. I get all the ugly faces. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna try to get my charts. Lord, look at this. Look at that. I don't even know what the fuck. Oh, what's she about to tell me? What is she about to tell me, Lord? What is she about to tell me? That looks complicated. Oh my God. That's my fucking spine. Y'all, I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I knew something was going on. This shit hurt, bruh. I'm breaking out. But that's like period stuff. But yeah, she should be in here any moment, so. I'm about to say, there she go, but nah. I'm so over this. I hope I don't have to have surgery, y'all. Kind of nervous, but hopefully it's just like physical therapy, and hopefully they say I can go swimming. That would be amazing. All I want to do is get in the water. Like, how about water therapy? Yeah, hydro massage, hydro. I'm definitely gonna be asking for that. I would definitely stay here if I had to. Y'all, I don't feel like me right now. I don't feel like me. I gotta be honest. I'm trying to like be in high spirits, my friends or whatnot, my connections are, I hate to say or whatnot, because y'all do matter to me. It's just like, we getting to know each other, so. My potential friends, my connections, I'll just keep it like that. My sacred connections at this time have been encouraging me, stay positive, and yeah, I really appreciate y'all's energy, y'all love. Yeah, I really do, because y'all ain't got to do none of that. But y'all are, so that's beautiful. That's a blessing. Every time I hear this damn door shake, I'm like, you're gonna catch me vlogging? But yeah, I'm trying to stay in high hopes. Because when you have high vibrations, you attract that reality, right? So I had to drive myself here, which was horrible, if I'm being honest. But I feel like once I called out to the ancestors, when I called out to the ancestors, they came through. Yo, I've been seeing like gray hair in my locks. Y'all see that one? I'm obsessed. I don't know why, but I'm obsessed with them. I think salt and peppers are so beautiful to me. So if y'all have some salt and peppers, I love you just for that. And then especially if you, what they call it, olive skinned or olive colored, whatever toned. If you're black, you look sexy as fuck. And not know like I'm trying to hit on you, but whew, silver, white, that's like we're superheroes, bro. So I'm in love. I'm in love with that hue. But anyway, I know my ancestors are here. I've been seeing them. I've been seeing the little glistenings. So that makes me happy as well. I'm trying to look at y'all, but I be looking at myself. It's hard. It's hard out here for a pimp. You ain't know. Wanna get the money for the rent. Hey, Cadillac. It's a whole lot of. Okay. My neck is doing okay in this moment, at least. I gotta take my medicine. I don't like taking medicine, y'all, but I know it's gonna help. I'd rather just take some tea. Drink tea. I just want to be over this, y'all. I'm so over it, but I'll catch up with y'all. I'm just gonna be whining and shit. I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Stay on this journey with me to figure out what the fuck is going on with my spine. And let's see what's the journey behind me repairing myself in a way, or whatever you want to call it, healing myself. There we go. And a great connection that I have. It's too bad. But they've like kind of were a prophet. They confirmed some things that I've been planning to do to incorporate within my healing services, and they spoke up on something that, like, why would you mention that? So I know that was a confirmation, reassurance. All this is all aligning for me and my future clients. So I'm just grateful for everything. And like I've been saying since the last video, grateful that I still have mobility, even if it is a little like I'm grateful to be breathing, to be smelling, to be just having a reason to be grateful. You get what I'm saying? And having that support, having familial support, having soul tribe type of support as well. So I do appreciate it. I appreciate these moments of growth these days. I don't take it lightly. Because when the waves crash, baby, I have to sit with it. I have to like deal with it. I don't know how people can just like feel the shit and just, you go at your own pace at the end of the day, but for me, I got all the time in the world, so why wouldn't I, confront things that I need to work through? So there's major changes when it comes to me just navigating connections and showing up more direct and more clear. So I really appreciate all these changes and just call outs and wake up calls to be my best self. That's all I ever want to strive to be. So appreciate y'all patience along the way. Those who will watch this and who I'm, you know what we've been going through type shit. So appreciate y'all patience, y'all understanding, and y'all willingness to forgive me and to see me past these moments of growth. These what is it called? Growing pains, right? I do love y'all in every way. So, y'all, my awkward ass, like, she told me, like, my doctor or whatever told me, some stuff. And then she's like, all right, keep going straight down and then make a right. My ass was like, okay. So I got to the point where she told me, and I'm just like, so do I sit down? What do I do? My ass was sitting there. Tell me why my butt was literally sitting there. And I was just like, I think she meant like I can go. So I'm finally leaving. I hate that I gotta drive, but I'll be all right. I love these yellow flowers. Let me show y'all. Well, yellow flowers on a tree. I just think they're so pretty. Look how gorgeous they are, y'all. Aren't they just so gorgeous? The wind is wild, so I want to see how this is gonna pick up. You see my locks just going crazy. Oh my gosh! It's a tornado! It's a tornado! Okay, guys. I don't have a case, so I gotta get the fuck ASAP before the wind knock this down. I'm feeling alright. Let me go take my medicine. And yeah, I gotta go pick up more medicine. They just trying to fuck me up with all this medicine shit. Fuck out of here. Woo. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I didn't know people were behind me, bro. Oh my god. Alright. Let me turn on this motherfucker. Alright. Hold on, guys. Yeah. I don't know. Had that. Okay, hold on. Alright, guys. Hey, y'all. Whew. Goodness. It'd be so difficult to. Damn, it's my. The wind just blew my. Did I just feel that shake? Oh, I do. It's windy, y'all. It is really windy in here. Not in here, but out here. in the West Coast right now. So yes, I get to do therapy. I get to do physical therapy. Cause they try to talk about they're like, it's up to you though. If you just want more of I forgot what was the term she put, more conservative, conservative treatment or shout out to Jessica, bro. But yeah, I said, oh, can we do the physical therapy first? Let's see that, let's get into that. And she said, just, yeah, some medication and physical therapy. So we're going to get into that. I think I have to go twice a week for like 6 weeks or something, 6 to 8 weeks. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do certain things that I was planning to do, but all is in alignment, truthfully, not going to lie. So I'm chilling. My health is most important above all any type of travels, you feel me? If I can't get my health in order, how the fuck do you think I'm gonna be able to travel and shit? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just grateful that surgery was really not discussed. Just more about injections, and I'm not gonna put no fucking injections on my hips or whatever the fuck my pelvic area is, if I don't have to. You feel what I'm saying? I just feel like that's kind of like, I don't know, I don't like that. I don't like the sound of that, to be honest. That seems very invasive. And she classified it as that. And no, we're gonna do the conservative. I'm just grateful that we didn't have to even think about surgery. She didn't mention it. I'm so grateful. But she said if the physical therapy doesn't work, then obviously the injections will have to be the next result. And I'm assuming that's like, if the injections don't work, then we're gonna have to discuss surgery. So we're not even gonna get to the injections, right? We're not even gonna do that. We're not even gonna do that. I'm gonna really prioritize. I've been slacking on drinking my herbal tea. I drink it, but I don't drink it how I used to drink it, So I think that also probably is a factor in why it started to become inflamed again and irritated, as well as my high intake, my consumption in caffeine. So I looked that up, and I was very stressed during those times. I'm not gonna lie, like I was mentioning that, yeah, I'm hypersensitive. So yeah, I'm a Sag. Yeah, I got a lot of Sag energy. It's easy for me to get past things, but in truth, it don't be. Like, no, I can. Like, I really can. However, it does take me a while to process, like, to really accept what the fuck is about to transpire, So I was in my feelings heavy, and it brought a lot of stress to my body. Like, I remember the moment that I was, when my back did spasm, or however you want to classify whatever was going down. I was highly stressed. I was bawling my eyes out. I was just very, very emotional. I was hyper emotional in that moment, and it had a lot to do with, like I said, just my lack of acceptance of having to consider backing away from my new cultivated friends, like I said, I consider them like, my online friends, like my potential, like, maybe one day we get to the physical realm, you feel what I'm saying, past the online. So, and it was one specific, and I ain't gonna lie, it was one specific connection that really ate me up and sent me into this, like, this stress, this loophole of stress, because I'm really digging them. And it ain't even about what I was perceiving things to be subconsciously. It was more so just the idea of me opening myself up so raw, I feel, and I even get to the rawness, but for the most part, I just was really breaking past the resistance of not wanting, the resistance of connecting, basically, right, in a deep way. So I was doing that with this person, and then from what I was interpreting, again, that's why it's always not again, I always say again, but balance yourself before you do any readings, so you can really like listen to your intuition. You can really receive the clarity that is trying to be given to you. You know, all I saw was the death card, and I was like, oh my gosh, you're telling me. And then it was different decks that was saying ending. And I was just like, what the fuck? You know, I was like, what the fuck? No, I don't want to. Like, I was literally like that. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was in my feelings, nigga, to the point where my body, my health got infected. Woo! Not infected, but clearly infected, right? Hold on, y'all. But yeah, definitely got affected to the point where, hey, I'm in the hospital. But not all the way. That's not all of it. I've just been, but I feel like it was in that moment where yeah. But then that same day or the day before, one of those days, I consumed a heavy amount of caffeine. And I haven't done that in, honestly, years. If I'm being completely honest, I just don't drink coffee like that anymore. I drink more tea than anything. So I know. I looked it up and I was like, ooh, the caffeine, the stress. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I think that really affected me. Because I was just chilling. I do these movements every fucking day. So I know had nothing to do with that. And then I had to mention that I was working out a little bit. And I really, like, the way I could really go in, I did not do that. I didn't lift past a certain amount. It was really the bare minimum, if I'm being honest. But I was like, maybe I overdid it, but I just don't think so, because my body, you know how the soreness be happening when y'all work out. It just didn't happen. It didn't happen. Like, I had a little tiny little thingy bit of soreness compared to how I really get down. Like I said, how I can get down, I get down when it comes to working out. So, and I feel it, you know what I'm saying? I feel the fucking like pain afterwards, the stiffness and the soreness of the muscles, but I'm just like, yeah, it's growing, you know? But this time it really didn't happen because I was really trying to not overdo it, because when I did go to the gym a month or two ago, I had a pelvic injury where I was hiking, and I was telling y'all that I was like, yeah, I told y'all I was going to be working out and stuff, and I just feel like I need a trainer because, yeah, I think I got an injury. So since then, I really haven't been working out because I'm just like, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do a little bit here and there. So I was just like, okay, let me go to our home gym, which is in our garage with my dad and his girl garage. And I was just lifting some weights. And they were like so small. So that's how I know it wasn't that, y'all. No, but I know it wasn't that. It could have been, but I just don't. I genuinely, it might have been added to my heavy amount of stress that I wasn't releasing in my body. I wasn't releasing. I was storing everything. Although I was expressing myself, my body kept up with the memories. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, y'all. Yeah. Tragic, to be honest. And now I'm here, but I feel like overall it's a fortunate thing, because the true source of the matter, however you want to word that shit, it's going to get handled. It's going to be like properly managed. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't mind doing physical therapy for the rest of my life. I don't know, like, it just seems like a cool thing to do. If I'm being honest, it's like, okay, yes, I'm finna go do some self-care. That's what it feels like to me. So, and it's free, shit. Why wouldn't I? But yeah, y'all, so that's the tea, that's the update. I'm just happy I'm in good moods, because I was little like, bro, y'all mentioned fucking spinal surgery, bitch. Like, what the fuck? Why would you even mention that? But they needed to prepare me. I had a moment of just like, oh my God. I told my I'm gonna just associate y'all as like my soul tribe, because at the end of the day, I don't connect to a lot. I don't connect how I connect. Y'all got my number. We be chatting it up. Those, y'all know. If y'all really watch, if y'all are tuning into my YouTube, then you're gonna know who I'm talking to. You know who I'm talking. I'm talking to you, baby. So yeah, we're soul tribe at some frequency level. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I've been chatting up with y'all, and I'm just like, y'all, I'm a little nervous. I don't know They mentioned that I gotta get spinal surgery potentially. Lord Jesus. They talking about my bones is rubbing against each other, merging and forging together. Like, what the fuck? You know, like when you don't know, you kind of freak out. But I knew that I was going to be okay. Ultimately, it's just a little bit triggering due to a lot of family passings when it comes to surgeries as of late. Like, honestly, it's been a couple of them. It's been enough to be like, oh shit, I gotta get surgery, motherfucker. Like, what? No, you get me? So I did have a moment where I just had to like accept that, yeah, I was a little fearful, but it didn't last too long, to be honest. Once you just put words to it sometimes, that's a form of me to process it. So I remember I had that like issue or whatever you want to call it when I was in my last relationship. I just had to speak about what the fuck just happened for me to make sense of it, you know? And I learned that it's a space that you go to do it, so you don't just go and trigger the person, because you're not having a conversation with them, but you're having it around them, and now they're like, so what are you know? So it's just like, be considerate when you're reflecting, basically. So that's basically what I was doing. I just had to reflect on like my options, and I also opened up to my soul tribe at the moment, and it helped a lot. I appreciate y'all reassurance, like I said, and yeah, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that the prayers and the overall what you want to call it, the overall state of my health isn't as severe as what I believed in those moments where they gave me that. They were like, hey, I don't think, but there's a possibility, okay? So let's just go see. The sooner you get it done, the sooner we can figure shit out. And I'm just grateful that they had an opening today as well. And although it sucks that I had to drive, I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to drive. You get what I'm saying? I'm grateful that I had, like, my body is well enough for me to drive. So that's a blessing within itself. I'm rambling. I appreciate y'all tuning in. If y'all still here, drop something. Let me know, like, how long do y'all be watching this? Do y'all just be skipping? Da-da, you talking too much? Da-da. Like, what is it? I really want to know. So if you're still here right now, drop a yellow heart. Drop your favorite candy. That's specific. So drop your favorite candy. Drop it, because I just might go get it and do a little review. How about that? Oh, I might try some snacks. Y'all favorite snacks. I would love that, actually. So yeah, if you're still here, drop your favorite snack, and then I'm gonna go to the stove. I'm gonna pick it up. If I get enough of y'all, if y'all really come through for me or whatever, I mean for y'all, I guess, but sorry, it's a truck. If y'all really come through, then yeah, I'm gonna do a video trying y'all favorite snacks and letting y'all know how I like it, period. We might share the same. Y'all can drop a few. Y'all ain't gotta just drop one, but I wanna know your top favorite snack, like your go-to anytime you go to the store or whatever, like your little like secret craving, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of thing. I'm ready. I wanna try y'all snacks, okay? Hopefully, and tell me where you get it from, or I could just search it and I'm sure I could find it. But I'll even order it online, maybe, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that. So if you're still here, drop your favorite snack and then drop a couple other ones for me to add to the list, okay? And yeah, y'all gonna get a video of me trying y'all favorite snacks and rating them. How about that? I think that's fun. Okay, until next time, love y'all. Thank y'all for y'all support. If you haven't already, smash that like button and smash that subscribe button if you're new here. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I will be keeping y'all up to date when it comes to my PT, my physical therapy sessions. I never ever been to no physical therapy, so it's gonna be new, and I hope that I can record some parts of it for sure to let y'all see the whole like process of it. I'm excited. I like to try new shit, so I hope it's not as painful. Yeah, until next time. Find your